Good morning, good morning. Peace and blessings. It's your boy Jay Taylor, Voices for the Voiceless. And I'm back with a video. Just some quick thoughts for the man, going back and forth. And yes, it's Sunday. And yes, I am at work. And I will be here tomorrow and the day after. Yes, I'm working, working, working. I'm like Rihanna. Work, 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 work. Hey, you got to get to work when it's hot. Cause you never know, man. The way this economy is, man, you got to take the work when it's available. I've been working every day. I think when I'm done, I've been in work 13 days straight. Hey, it say in the Bible, man, a man don't work, you don't eat. And I love to eat, as you can see. Well, yeah, man. Hey, as the title says, do y'all even know what real racism is anymore? Man, and you know what's inspired by this is this whole Charlie Kirk situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just not just that, just people's thought, especially black people. They thought pattern around everything around racism, bro. It's crazy. Now that I have basically reconstructed my mindset and how I look at things, from a conservative perspective. I'm more, aware. Our people are very more conservative than we really actually realize. You're not, most black people are not liberal minded people as far as their principles. Most of us, believe in a man and a woman being married. Most of us believe that the father should be in the home. Most of us, or at least be in the children's life if it don't work out. Most of us don't want uh, women to be subjugated by men and women's sports and in their bathroom. I mean, most of us believe a man is a man and a woman is a woman. I mean, most of us believe in God and that, God should be the head of everything. You know what I'm saying? We all pretty much are conservative people. Our grandparents and great grandparents raised us that way. Most black people are conservative. They just don't understand it. But we have been finessed. See, the liberal mind is a finesse, bro. And they actually, white liberals are the most racist people. But black people, they what they do is they smile in your face. And then behind your back, they do things to hurt you. They pander to black people, and black people tend to uh be cool with white liberals because they sugarcoat they racism. You understand? Like they come to the cookout and they had some hot sauce in their backpack. You feel me? They had some they get on the dance floor and do the stanky leg, which but then they go create uh harmful legislation towards you, like the 94 crime bill. They smile in your face. It's that I like my racism straight up, no chaser. You feel me? Don't smile in my face and stab me in my back. If you racist, if you racist, man, if you racist, tell me. I'd rather people just keep it real how they feel. And that's one thing about Charlie Kirk that you gotta respect. Hillary Clinton and all them, they'll have some hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do stanky leg with you, do the election slide with you, but then go create some bogus legislation against you. Go tell you know, oh yeah, Jerome's cool, but I'm gonna go tell the boss, tomorrow that he was over there smoking on the property. That's not cool. They do stuff like that. But when you got somebody like Charlie Kirk that just come out and say how they feel, see, it just he's not racist. What he is he has unapologetic opinions about things, and he's not afraid to voice his opinion. What white people really be thinking, he just say it. And we all have our opinions. We all have certain biasness, and that's due to our experiences. But I don't think that what Charlie Kirk was saying was rooted in racism. It wasn't. It was just his true as a white male in American society at 30 some years old with conservative values, Christian values. He was just a straight up dude. And he was unapologetic about it. That's not racism. Did I agree with everything? Hell no. But at least he's honest. He gonna tell you straight up how he feel. Ain't no way a white man could be racist and have so many black people mourn him the way that they do, that knew him. People, I'm seeing on here, people sitting up here, black people from the hood, talking about what a great guy he was and how many. Now, one thing black people, white racist people may do, they may do something for black people, might give them a handout, but a racist white man is not going to give you opportunities to grow. They'll prime us up, they'll give you a fish, but they ain't gonna teach you how to go fishing. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to empower yourself. Too many black people have spoken on how he has helped empower them. Racists ain't gonna do that, bro. Do y'all even realize what real racism is? Our, our great grandparents will be like, man, y'all black people of today is soft if you think this racism. I've seen real live racists, real white supremacists come out and say, now, a white supremacist, first of all, they ain't gonna deny it. A white supremacist ain't gonna, a true white supremacist that's real about his is real. Like you got the liberal ones that had, but the ones that tell you exactly how they feel, like Charlie Kirk, like he just man say it, they ain't gonna deny it. I ain't gonna deny it. If I'm a white supremacist and I'm outspoken, I'm not gonna deny it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell you exactly how they feel. And I've heard several of them say, man, they think Charlie Kirk a white supremacist. They think he's extreme. Oh man, they must think we the damn, they think he's radical when all basically he is, they like all he is a moderate. He has basic conservative values. He not saying that he wanna, enslave black people. He say he just want black people to stop making excuses, which a lot of us do. Now, where I disagree with him is, yeah, there are certain systemic things that have, of course, this put the black community at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? There is systemic racism. It definitely exists. So I think he is a little biased towards that. But I mean, he's entitled to his opinion. That don't make him racist just because that's not his experience. You know what I'm saying? We know what the government did to the black community post-slavery. Then you had Jim Crow. You know, you had black communities like Tulsa, Oklahoma, post-slavery that black people built up, thriving communities, Rosewood and North Carolina. And it was more than Tulsa, Oklahoma. You had all these different black communities that were thriving. That real race, that this was real racism that went into the black community and destroyed it, bombed it, came up with some type of excuse to take the black, so we pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps post-slavery, and the white supremacists got jealous and bombed it came in and destroyed. We had our own grocery stores. We had our own banks. We had our own airports, buses. The black dollar circulated 40, 50 times before it left the black community. Because post-slavery, we were the people that put in all the work. We knew how to do the agriculture. We knew how to build. We knew, because we did everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you put us in the community by ourselves, we gonna outwork the white community. And they got jealous. That's real racism, bro. That's systemic, you know? And then after that era, you had, the civil rights era, which still was racism. You had segregation and all this stuff. So, we know it exists when we had not too long ago in the 60s and the 70s, J. Edgar Hoover, a sitting president of the United States, said we have to neutralize the rise of any black messiah. See, these are talking points I would have loved to debate. I would have loved to debate Charlie Kirk because I know the facts. You can't sit here and tell me that systemic racism didn't put us at a disadvantage. You can't tell me that. Now, him disagreeing with me, which I'm pretty sure he would have, that don't make him racist to me. That just means you got your opinion. Because he gonna say in 2025, you could do everything that I'm doing. And he's right, actually. You got black people that's way more wealthier than Charlie Kirk was. You know what I'm saying? So from his vantage point, hey, he wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth, from my understanding. He had to grind for his. You got to grind for yours. He feel like the playing field is equal right now. That don't make him a racist. Our great grandparents, after everything they went through, they would look at us like, man, y'all soft. That ain't racism, bro. Do you know what real racism is? And you still got some white supremacists out here that's racist. And it ain't Charlie Kirk, bro. That ain't racism. That's a white conservative Christian man with strong opinions based on his experiences. That man ain't oppress nobody. He ain't trying to make black people see. If he was going out here telling black people you can never do it because you're being oppressed, you'll never be where I'm at in society. If you were a slave, you can't elevate, you can't come up, you gonna be stuck in your toe down poor communities. If he was going around preaching that, that's more racist than him telling black people, no, you can go on here to do everything that I can do. How is that racism? Because he's saying, I don't believe anything is stopping you right now. Your feelings hurt because a white man basically making you take accountability for your own situation. That ain't racism, bro. Get out y'all feelings. Because if he was running around preaching the opposite, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, he's racist because he's telling black people, you can't come up. You can't come out of a bad situation. Y'all thinking the reverse. He trying to empower black people. It's like, and then I'll be seeing, man, I'll be like, oh, they racist. Man, everything ain't racist. Y'all water, this is what y'all do. When y'all call people that actually are not racist, y'all take away the validity and the credibility from situations that are really racist. It's similar to like the Me Too movement, right? When they target celebrities and they say, they essayed me, they assaulted me, and all of that. And it really was just, you was young and being a groupie, with a bunch of other groupies, and you did what you wanted to do. Now, several years later, you have some type of groupie remorse for your groupie behavior when you were younger. Now you want to, sue. Now you want to press charges and all of this. Then people, go to jail and you have to be prosecuted because of your poor decisions. Now you take people looking at it like this wasn't no you. It's a slap in the face to the people that have really been assaulted because you just use the system to create a false narrative about an individual, and people see through it. So the next person that come out and scream grape, they ain't gonna be like, man, I don't know, because look what they did to this man. They made up false allegations. That's what y'all doing with racism right now. Black people, y'all talk about racism so much. I've never seen one man's opinion have so many people in their feelings. And all he telling y'all is stop making excuses. You could do everything white people do. That's all he telling you. And that's racist? He don't have to acknowledge white supremacy because that's not his experience. He don't understand that. He don't come from that. But that's when you have somebody come in and break it down to him, right? In the debate. And the thing that I respect about him is that he will get on a platform and open it up to anybody. How could you not respect that? Hey, this is my opinion. Come prove me wrong. On college campuses, let's have this conversation. The uncomfortable conversation of racism in America. He was a white man that was fearless with his opinion. And it ticked people off so much that they unalived him. Where have we seen this before? History is going to prove him to be up there with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and other political people that had an opinion that were basically unalive for their opinion. They never harmed nobody. They just spoke their opinion. And people are like, oh, don't compare him. Don't compare him. He didn't harm nobody, bro. And I've seen dozens and upon dozens of black people that actually know him, that call him their brother, that said that, hey, man, he put me and my family in a better position. He gave me an opportunity to go to the White House. He gave me an opportunity to elevate my finances for me and my family. Man, racist white people don't do that for black people. They just don't. That man just had an opinion, man. He had an unapologetic opinions, man. Do black people, do y'all really remember what racism looked like? Y'all watering it down, man. For real. It's like, man, anytime I see somebody black talk about racism, man, I'll be like, man, they humbugging, man. They just, nobody, I'm tired of hearing about white supremacy and all this old crap. And white people ain't, let me tell you something, black people. Phone call. I'm getting a phone call, so I'm gonna end this. We're gonna talk about this later, though. Peace and blessings. Y'all have a great day.